Hi, everyone. I am super excited to be in front of you today, sharing how to grow your business with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a gold mine. And if you are not tapping into the gold mine, or maybe you've tried and it hasn't worked, well, then you are going to appreciate this video today. First of all, I want to share some statistics with you. And I know you're going to be blown away by some of these statistics about why you should be on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is one of the platforms, the main platform that I work with my clients on, because my clients are trying to get high-end clients. They're trying to close big deals. They're trying to get in front of people that are big decision makers and have an opportunity to get high paying clients. And so LinkedIn is the platform that even if they're not on here, I typically move them to. And here is why. First of all, I'm going to share statistics that I've gathered from a few different resources. So I'm not going to say who the resources were because it's several of them, but I think these will blow you away. All right, the first is, according to Spectrum, 37% of the world's millionaires are on LinkedIn. 37%. Now, I've actually seen statistics that say it's even higher, 40 and 41% I've seen out there, but let's just look at it for what it is. A high amount of millionaires are on LinkedIn. Also, over 90% of Fortune 500 companies are on LinkedIn. So if you're trying to reach high-level CEOs, or you're trying to reach these big companies and these big organizations, even nonprofits, LinkedIn is a place where you can typically reach them. Also, here's a big one for you, especially if you're not on LinkedIn and you are maybe considering it or thinking about it. LinkedIn users have 2 times the buying power of every other social media platform. That's crazy, right? 2 times the buying power. And the reason for that is the average income is over $100,000 a year, where it is not that on most platforms. And there's a lot more disposable income on with people that are on LinkedIn. So what do you think about this so far? Okay. There are 810 million users on LinkedIn, and it actually grew by 200 million people during the year of 2020 and 2021. Now, a lot of that had to do with the pandemic, but here's the thing. It's still growing. It's still growing every single day, and it will get to 1 billion users and even over. And so if you're not tapping into the gold mine and the network that is on LinkedIn, again, you're missing huge opportunity. I want to just know, have you ever wasted money with LinkedIn marketing? Maybe you've hired marketers who do LinkedIn marketing for you and they're trying to do lead generation, but it hasn't really worked. Well, I know I have through the years, and I finally had to take a step back and say, okay, how do I make this platform work? And it is my primary platform. And it's the platform that I typically teach my clients on because they want to get high-end clients. The next thing that you need to know about LinkedIn is that it was rated the most trusted social media platform. The most trusted. Brands, over 71% of people said that they would trust a brand more if that brand was established on LinkedIn. Now think about that, because we're in a market, we're in a world today where people don't always trust things that are going on out there. And so 71% said they would actually trust to buy something from someone that's established on LinkedIn. Okay, there are 61 million senior decision makers on LinkedIn, and they're active. And here's what I really want you to know. LinkedIn is a business platform. It was created for business, it was established for business, and people are on there to do business. If you think about a lot of the other social media platforms, we have sort of invaded a lot of those platforms like Facebook and Instagram and all of Twitter. We've invaded those platforms that were created for socialization. We have sort of infiltrated with business. And LinkedIn, though, was created for business and it was established for business. So people are there for that reason. The other thing that you have to know is it is the #1 search engine. So it is, LinkedIn is its own search engine, just like Google. and it comes up at the top of Google. When you have your profile optimized, which I'm going to talk about, your profile will come up at the top of Google when someone searches your name, even maybe above your website or right below your website. Like, it is right at the top because it is a search engine. And so when you have things dialed in, even if you are not going to really play on LinkedIn that much, you should have a really well-established profile, because you are missing a huge digital asset in your business if you don't have this. It is a free resource for you to really establish yourself in the marketplace and online. So to not have this doesn't make sense. It is a big, big piece of having your digital assets and your digital footprint online. So make sure that you are on LinkedIn, even if you're not going to play on LinkedIn, which I don't know why you wouldn't, unless your clients just aren't there. But even if you're not going to play on LinkedIn, you want to make sure you have a really robust platform and it's really dialed in. And again, I'm going to talk more about this. Okay. Let's talk about the 6 steps to making LinkedIn work for you. So what is the first step to getting LinkedIn to work for you? Well, you have to define what your LinkedIn goal is going to be. There are so many ways to leverage LinkedIn. I can't even tell you. I mean, you could build partnerships and strategic alliances, referral partners. You can fill events and programs. You can build your email list. You can get clients. You can grow your podcast. You can get speaking engagements. You can connect with people that you would never, ever have access to. It's amazing. But again, most people aren't really using it in the right way, so they're not getting traction. So the very first thing is define what your LinkedIn goal is going to be. What are you trying to accomplish? And then who are you trying to reach? If you don't start with this, the rest of everything else is not going to work. So who are you trying to reach on LinkedIn, and establish that goal? And then you want to put a strategy behind help making that goal happen. Okay, so the first step is define your LinkedIn goal, what you want to accomplish on LinkedIn, and how you want to use LinkedIn. Then you want to put a powerful strategy behind it. Now, here's what I will tell you. There's a lot of cookie cutter stuff out there. There's a lot of people teaching you how to do content. There's a lot of people teaching you how to spam people in their inbox. And it's all a numbers game. There's a lot of things going on out there on LinkedIn. But here's what I'll tell you. There is not a cookie cutter approach on LinkedIn. You need a custom strategy that's right for you and for your business and for who you are trying to reach and what you're trying to accomplish. And this is one of the things I do with my clients. We don't do cookie cutter. We do custom. What's going to work for you? How can you get in front of the people that you want to get in front of? How can you get in front of them in the right way to attract them and influence them to want to talk to you and buy or book on your calendar? That's the process that I help people put in place on LinkedIn. I do not do anything that's cookie cutter. It's customized. So it's very important that you understand you need customized. Okay. Don't buy into cookie cutter programs that aren't right for you or that really will even attract your buyers. Really important to understand this. Okay. So the second step is, now that you know what you're trying to accomplish on LinkedIn, who you're trying to reach, now you want to optimize your profile. And remember, I said your profile comes up at the top of Google. I get thousands of views a month with people that I've never even been connected with, because they're searching, maybe they're searching business consultant or marketing or whatever. And because my profile is very optimized, I get extra eyeballs on my profile, and my clients do as well, because we set it up in a way that when people are searching keywords and things like that, they will often be shown your profile. So you want to optimize your profile. And what does this mean? First of all, you want to look like the expert or the specialist. Now, a lot of people think they have this dialed in, but I go and look at multiple profiles and they don't. They don't have anything that's compelling. They don't have their profile optimized that sets them apart from everyone else. They don't differentiate themselves from their competition and make their competition irrelevant. They don't stand out. They're not in a category of one. when you optimize your profile, you need to put yourself in a category of 1. So it does not matter who else is out there doing the same thing. No one is you, right? And no one does exactly what you do. And so your profile has to reflect all of this. Now, here's a mistake a lot of people make. They set up their profile like a resume. And unless you're looking for a job, this is the wrong approach. You want to set your profile up so that it attracts and influences buyers and the people that you want to bring into your ecosystem and attract into your ecosystem. So if you don't get your profile optimized in the wrong way, you'll miss out on partnerships, you'll miss out on speaking engagements, you'll miss out on invitations, you'll miss out on clients, you'll miss out on referrals. The list goes on and on. You won't get the traction on LinkedIn that you could. So you don't want to look like a jack of all trades, and in your headline you have multiple things that you do and they're not related. That will lose opportunity for you. So when you optimize your profile, we're talking about everything from your banner to your profile picture to your headline to your keywords to your about section. You want to have keywords throughout your entire profile so that it's attracting the right people and you'll get extra searches and extra eyeballs on your business. You also want to make sure that even your experience is really optimized for your ideal buyers and for the people that you're trying to reach. You want to have credibility built into your profile. You want to have great content built into your profile to show you as the expert and the authority in your niche. You want to make sure recommendations back up what it is you do and again help you establish that authority and that credibility and that expertise. So this is all part of optimizing your profile. And so the first thing was define your LinkedIn goal. What are you trying to do? Who are you trying to reach? The second is optimize your profile for those people. Now, this is the foundation. If you don't do this first, nothing else will really work. The third step is build your list of 100 people, 150 people, 50 people. It doesn't matter. Who do you want to reach? Who are you trying to reach? And if, again, you can't be for everybody, and you have to know who are you trying to get as a client? Who are you trying to get in front of? Who are you trying to get a conversation with? And so build your list. And here's what a lot of people don't realize. LinkedIn has the #1 targeting capabilities of any other platform online. You can literally, through Navigator, and even through the LinkedIn, because remember, it's a search engine, even through just a regular profile, you can actually search people in a way that you would not be able to do on any other platform. Now, Navigator actually allows you to search people, even companies by revenue. I mean, that's huge, right? To be able to go and search companies by revenue. It shows you their employees. I mean, the list goes on and on as to what you can accomplish with LinkedIn. There are a lot of moving parts, but I have to tell you, it is an incredible platform. It literally is a gold mine. I'm going to keep saying that because it is. Okay, so you want to build that list of 100 people, 50 people. If you don't know who you're trying to reach, good luck. Because like I said, there are 810 million users on LinkedIn. And so you've got to make sure that you know exactly what you're trying to accomplish and who you're trying to reach. And again, there is no one size fits all. So dial in that list of your dream clients, of the people that you most want to connect with, and make sure that you have a really clear strategy in place to go reach them. All right, step number 4 is you've got to build your network. And you want to build your network consistently. This should be ongoing every single day, whether you're doing it or you have a VA doing it, it doesn't matter. You want to be building your network every single day. Now, here's the thing. LinkedIn allows you to reach out and connect with 100 people a week. They recently changed this. I think it was maybe spring they changed this. And so now you can only connect with 100 people a week. This means you're reaching out to them and asking them to connect. But there are some ninja strategies to get around these numbers so that it's really unlimited, how many people you can connect with. And I'm not even necessarily talking about automation, which is against LinkedIn's regulations, but there are some organic ninja strategies that you can use to really connect with more people a week on LinkedIn. And you've got to build your network with the people that you want in your network, the people that could be ideal clients or partnerships or alliances, referral partners. You've got to build your network with the right people. If you're bringing the wrong people into your network, you're basically going to kind of clog up your pipeline, and you're really going to get less reach. You're not going to get the same traction on LinkedIn. So make sure you're connecting with the right people, people that are either going to add value to you and you can learn from them, or people that you can build, again, partnerships with and get clients and all of that. So you've got to make sure that you curate the right audience. This is so important. And you've got to be consistent. Consistently build your audience. This should be a daily task that you never stop doing. And then there are a lot of other ways that you can build your audience as well. But I really, again, there's no one size fits all. So I help people figure out the best strategy when I work with them. All right. The next thing you want to do is you want to have a powerful content strategy. A lot of people are out there putting out content, but it's not doing anything for them. It's not attracting the people they want to attract. It's not getting the engagement that they want to get. It's not influencing buyers. When I say influencing buyers, how many people are booking calls with you? How many people are emailing you? How many people are showing up in your inbox? What kinds of invitations are coming to your inbox? Here's what I want you to know. The sales are made in conversations. The sales are made in your inbox. So they're not made because people engage on your content. There's a strategy that you have to use when people engage on your content so that you can turn those into conversations or booked calls and get clients this way. And a lot of people, they just put stuff out there and put stuff out there and they go for the engagement, but it's not turning into money for them. And so this is not going to help you. You want to have a system that's predictable and consistent so that you can basically get a client whenever you want. So having a great content strategy and a powerful content strategy can help you nurture your audience when you bring them into your ecosystem. You want to nurture them. You want to build the relationship with them. You want to educate them. I'm doing that with you right now. I'm educating you. I'm building a relationship with you. I'm nurturing you. I'm doing it right now. You want all of your content to do that so that people really, number one, you're top of mind for them. And the other thing is it attracts them and it will influence them if they have a need for what you do and what they want. And so you've got to have a powerful content strategy. And a lot of people just don't really have a powerful strategy that's pulling people to them or attracting people to them. They might be getting a lot of engagement, but they are not getting results. And look, the bottom line is results, right? It's not about engagement. It's not about how many likes. It's about results. The thing that I love about LinkedIn also is you can see how many people view your post, how many people view your profile. There are analytics on LinkedIn that most platforms don't have. So it's really powerful in that way as well. Okay. Once you get things working, once you get all of these things in place, now you've got an opportunity to really elevate your brand and build influence. And this is where the magic starts to happen. This is where you almost become like people say, a micro influencer or a mini influencer in your niche. This is where the momentum starts to happen because you're consistent and you're relevant to your market and you're building your market and you're curating your audience and you're building your network with the right people. And when you do that, now you can start elevating that brand and building influence. And I want you to know attention is the new gold. If you are not getting attention, if you're not doing the right things to get attention, again, you're missing out on standing out against your competition. You're missing out on getting more clients. You're missing out on invitations for speaking engagements or to be on people's podcasts. All of those things that can continue to put you in front of your ideal clients and the people that you want to be seen by, the people that you want to do business with. And so all of these things have to happen. And the thing that I want to tell you too is some of these things have to happen at the same time. So you never quit building your network. You never quit putting out content, but then you also remember, want to find ways to move people, or you want to have a great strategy to move people into conversations. And this is a missing piece for a lot of people. They don't know how to message people the right way. They don't know how to move people to a conversation. They really don't know how to get people to want to take that next step with them. And so again, this is just all part of a great strategy. So if you're interested in doing this and getting LinkedIn working for your business, then I want to invite you to book a call with me to talk to me about if it would be a fit to go into my 5-week LinkedIn Business Growth Accelerator program that I am starting next week. I'm only taking 6 people in the group. It is a combination of group and private help, and we're going to work out your exact strategy, what will work for you and your business. And if it's not a good fit, or if I don't feel like your clients are on LinkedIn, or it wouldn't be the right thing for you, I will for sure tell you that, because I'm not here just to take someone's money and put them into a program that isn't going to work for them. And I have bought into programs like that on LinkedIn where they didn't work because it was too cookie cutter. It wasn't customized for me and for my business. And if it's not customized, it's probably not going to work really well, which is why a lot of people burn up a lot of money and time on LinkedIn. So if you're interested in getting business on LinkedIn and growing your business, make sure you book a call at acarden.com and talk to me about that program. Okay, very quickly, I just want to reiterate, what were the steps again? Have a LinkedIn goal in mind. What are you trying to accomplish? Optimize that profile, and you should be doing that anyway, even if you're not going to play on LinkedIn, because like I said, it is a search engine and it will show up at the top of Google. Make sure you build your list of who you want to reach and who you want to get in front of and who you want to get to book calls or who you want for clients or whatever those. Build that list so that you know what you're trying to accomplish, and then we put a strategy in place to go be able to get in front of them in the right way to attract them to you and influence them. Fourth, you want to build your network. You want to continue to build the relationships, nurture people, just really build that relationship with people. And this is an ongoing thing, and curate the right audience. Don't just take anybody that there's no way that it would make any sense to be connected with them, because it's just going to make your reach be less effective, and it's going to hurt the algorithms. There's just a lot of reasons for that. And really just build your network with the people that you want in your network. Also, make sure you have a powerful content strategy that is consistent so you stay top of mind. You continue to attract and influence people, and then elevate your brand and build influence. And this is ongoing. And this is where the momentum happens. This is where invitations come in, speaking engagements come to me. People book on my calendar because they see my profile, they see what I'm doing, they see my content, and they just book on my calendar. They're ready to buy. All of these things happen when you get the right strategies and the right pieces in place. Sometimes it happens really, really fast. I've had people, I had a client just in a few days closed a multiple 5-figure client just from one little inbox conversation. So sometimes it can happen really fast, and sometimes it takes a little bit of time. But look, if you're not doing it, if you don't get the right strategy in place and you're not using LinkedIn in the way that you can, you're missing out on a gold mine. I just can't say that enough. And then finally, you want to keep elevating your brand, build your influence. Attention is the new gold. You want to stand out. You want to be relevant and really outshine your competition to win more clients, more contracts, and more opportunities. So thank you all so much for being here. Hope you found this valuable. Thank you again for being here with me. God bless you. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye-bye.